sweet kindergarten friends. I hope you're doing well. I wanted to jump on here and talk to you again about another ending sound. Now, I remember that we talked about S last week. Maybe you remember that too. And we talked about how we can add S to a noun, and we can make a singular, one noun, plural, more than one. So we can take something like a shoe and add an S and make it shoes. Or we can take something like dog and add an S and make it dogs. Well, today we are talking about ED. Now we're going to take a whole different kind of word to add ED to. ED can be part of a root word like bed or sled. But today we are talking about adding ED to the end of a word. And when we add ED to the end of a word, it's to make a verb, which is an action word. A verb action word is something like run or skip or jump or sleep. Those are verbs, they're actions. It's something that you're doing. So when we add an ED to the end of an action word, it makes it past tense. So I would say, I have some examples. I would say, I jump, I jump, I jump. When I'm done, I jumped. Okay? Another one that I thought we could talk about is turn. I turn, but when I'm done, I turned. Okay? So when you add ED to the end of a word, it takes the present as you are doing that thing, and it makes it in the past. You already did it. ED is the most regular way to make a verb past tense. There's other ways you will learn, so like run, ran, those are different. It's still a verb in present and past tense, but it's irregular. It has a different way to make it past tense. But today I just wanted to talk about the regular way to make a verb, an action word in the past, is to add ED, okay? So we are going to practice writing the words. I wanted to tell you too a couple things about the sounds. Sometimes it has the ED sound, like turned. You can actually hear the D, turned. But some words that end in ED actually have a T sound, like jumped. It almost sounds like a T, jumped. Now we're going to practice writing ED as an ending on words. Jump and turn. So we're going to start with jump, and we're going to make it jumped. Okay? Now, we are not going to write it this big because I want us to focus our writing on the line and keeping it nice and neat, just like we learned at the beginning of the school year. So we're going to start with our J, come under our U, M, okay, now that's jump, and we're going to make it jumped. So all we're going to do is add ED to it. Okay, jumped. Now we're going to do turn and make it turned. Okay, I would like you to practice with me. So skip as many lines as you want. Make your T tall. U, R, N, E, D. So now you wrote jumped and turned. Good job.